All right, let me break this down in the simplest way possible because a lot of people mess this part up when they're trying to build multiple CPNs every time you make a new credit profile. The system is tracking your device, your cookies, your region, and especially your IP address. If you try to create every profile from the same device and the same IP, eventually the system connects them. That's when you start getting blocked, everything freezes, and you can't make any more applications or public record files. This method fixes that. The whole point of browser isolation and IP rotation is to make every CPN look like it's coming from a completely separate device even though you're using the same computer. So instead of buying a brand new laptop every time you want to build a new file, you just create a new isolated browser environment with its own fingerprint, its own storage, and its own network identity. Then you match it with a fresh IP. That's the important part. When you're doing public records, when you're creating Credit Karma accounts, when you're building the early stages of the CPN file, you need a clean IP for each identity. And when you switch to the next profile, you need another clean one. This workflow lets you do that safely without burning your device. Multi-login is the easiest way to set it up, but if it ever glitches or doesn't connect, you can use the same approach with Incognitone or other browser environment tools. The idea is the same. Each profile becomes its own virtual device, then you add your VPN, your proxy, and you test your IP so everything lines up with the region you need. If you do this right, the bureaus can't link the files, the public record systems don't flag you, and you can create multiple CPNS from one computer without ever tripping their security filters. That's the entire point of this workflow. It protects your device, protects your IP address, and protects the integrity of every file you build going forward. And if you want the full breakdown of how to run this setup step by step, we drop information like this every day inside the Patreon. You don't have to guess. Everything you need is already in the Patreon. The link is in the description. Just tap it and join.